Hi, I'm Christy. Welcome. Today we're going to really focus on our abdominal strength. So if you do yoga on a regular basis, you know that we do all these postures and poses where our arms go really long, our legs go really long, and one thing that comes to mind often is when we go into warrior three or triangle, where we go reach, let's say triangle, we reach way forward, out and down, and the other arm is going up, and so that our limbs are just going in these different directions. And we really have to count on ourselves that our core is strong and that we know how to tuck the pelvis a little bit and activate the lower abs, send the rib cage down so that this is strong, and then we don't have to worry about, we can trust that our limbs can go in these different directions without all of a sudden pulling our back and hurting ourselves. So it's good to sometimes come back into the core. That's what Joseph Pilates is all about, is strengthening all the muscles that attach to the spine, because he believed that if you do that, if we strengthen everything that attaches to the spine, that's strong, then we can move our limbs more freely in a safe and intelligent way. So that's what we're going to work on. We're going to do that, and that's happening on the mat. Off of the mat, how can we be strong and powerful off the mat? And today the intention is that you think of something, giving yourself basically an affirmation and really noticing what is your thing that shines, that you are really powerful in, you are strong in. Give yourself some credit. Keep reflecting on that as the day goes by. Maybe even if you get an opportunity, or if you're brave and vulnerable enough to tell somebody, you know what I'm really good at? And yeah, own it, right? So often we don't do that. It's just not a normal thing, but it's good for us. So what's mine? I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to share with you. I would say being driven and perseverance. So it began early on in my life as a child. I saw somebody wanting to do something, or I just had this urge, I want to play volleyball. I would play volleyball and do it for fun, and I would try out for the volleyball team, and I didn't make it, and I wasn't tall enough. And then I would try out for cheerleading because I'm super happy and I have a lot of energy and I love learning the routines, but I didn't make the team. And then I would try out for tennis and didn't make that. And so there's a lot of falling to the floor. But I always got back up and tried to find the positive in it, and just I guess that wasn't for me, and just get back. And then there's other times where, I would go for something that I really wanted and was driven. I didn't make it, but I got back up. And then if I really wanted it, I would go for it again and again, no matter how long it took until I got there. So that's mine. What's yours? Share. Okay, let's begin. So have either a Pilates ball or a block, and I'll work with the block because I'm going to guess that the people that are watching this, that you're watching this, more have a block than a ball. So I'll use that, okay? All right, let's turn. We'll let the ball go away to the side so that we don't worry about that. And then placing the block between the legs here. And every time I say block, obviously, if you have a ball, put the ball there. Here we start with half roll down, so we'll do a lot of Pilates work today. Hands behind your thighs. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, half roll down. When I say half roll down, the pelvis tucks, the tailbone goes upward, rib cage goes down, belly button goes back. So if you hit here, it should be somewhat hard, okay? Hands behind your legs, or hold on to the legs, pull the chest forward, lengthen tall. Inhale, exhale, chin towards the chest, space between each vertebrae, go back, stay and hold. Again, feel strong here in your core. Squeeze that block a little bit. Feel heels lined up with your sits bones. Come forward, chest forward towards the thighs. Inhale, tall. Exhale, melt. Stay. It's like you're digging. Inhale, exhale, go in, dig, and throw it out. Inhale, get it, dig, throw it out. So the hole gets deeper, rib cage, navel to spine. And now can we do little movements here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the legs, come all the way up. Take the block out, put it back behind you, and then lean back to feel its presence. So we give it so that we feel supported, but not it totally has us, right? We want to feel supported, so that's what that does there. Arms back out, drop the shoulders, and then send the scapula, our wings, back behind us, as if we're holding another ball behind the scapula. Toes can come off, rib cage down, belly button back. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay leaning back. We're going to open it up. Right hand lightly hold on to the right thigh. Bend your arm, inhale, and exhale, bend it. Like a bow and arrow. Reach in and exhale. Reach, pull. 6, 5. Pilates, we exhale out the mouth. 4, do what works for you. 3, 2, center, grab hold, inhale, exhale, pull it down. Reach, pull. 6, 5, 4. Harder, you can take the left arm out. 3, 2, 1. Grab, come up, tall. Come around onto all fours. Palms underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Catch your breath, level hips. And then tuck the toes, lengthen the right leg back. Stay here with the right leg long as the toes are tucked. Press all 5 toes down into your mat. Press the heel back. So we want to feel the lift of the back of the right leg, lifting towards the sky. Find the length, and then gently lift the right leg up. Keep the hips level, belly pulled in. Left arm reaches forward. Stay here as you breathe and just enjoy the lengthening. And as we prepare, so this will be like our sunbird, bending the left arm, right leg, bring it in, and then lift it up. So we're just doing a few, 4, I guess that's more than a few, but 3 technically. 2, this is like the cat and cow. We want to move the spine in all different ways. Come up and lower, right into the other side. Left leg lengthens, tuck the toes. Driving both legs down, especially thinking about the left toes and balls of the feet. Send the heels back. Lift the back of the femur bone there, the thigh. Lift the left leg. Right arm reaches up. Hold and stay. Bring it into movement. Bend, round, and lift. 3, 2, last one. Lower. I call this the pig's tail, like the wags, the little wags. Imagine you have this cute little curly pigtail of a pig's tail. And you will look over the left shoulder, and you're bringing your left hip towards the right, left hip towards the left shoulder. So you want to see your cute little wiggly tail. And then center and go to the right. Center, left. One more. Come back, center. Walk your hands towards your knees. Tuck the chin to the chest as you come all the way up. So notice just now it was the side bending. So it's the same movement if I'm here. And now let's just bring the hands behind your head and neck of doing the side bending. Now the hips aren't moving as much, but it's still this pulling shoulder towards hip and vice versa. Now I show that too because now we're going to go on our backs and do the same similar movement. So come down, cross the ankles, hands behind your head and neck. Lift up. Oftentimes we're curling. So lengthen the spine, look to the ceiling, and now think of shoulder to hip, like in the pig's tail. Shoulder to hip, center, shoulder to hip, other side, center. And as you get it going, can you feel yourself pulling the back of the head towards the floor? And so we stretch and strengthen in our side obliques here. In Pilates, we call this windshield wipers. So yeah, it's as if our back is the upper body here. It's this windshield wiper. Swish, swish, go a little faster for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center, release the head. Release the legs. Stretch, arms overhead. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Collapse. One more deep breath in, stretch, straighten. You are powerful and strong, and then you relax. Or you go, oh, I went for it, and I didn't make it. Again. But I'm going to get back up and go for it. Or whatever your thing is, right? Okay, bend your legs. We're going to go through a Pilates abdominal series here. So we'll start with our single leg stretch. You're going to bring your knees up over your hips. And then lengthen the left leg to the sky, and your hands will lightly grab a hold of the right leg. Inhale, exhale, curl the upper body and center. So we're gonna change legs, keeping the left leg up towards the ceiling at the beginning. For an easier variation and more challenging, we bring the left leg downward towards the floor. Inhale, exhale, change legs. So one leg is nicely bent, the other leg is straightening, either to the ceiling at an angle or making its way down towards the floor. Upper body stays right in center. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees in. We go into double straight leg stretch. So you lift up like you want to kiss your knees. Lift the shins towards the sky. And you're in this tight bud of a flower. Inhale, exhale, show your petals, open out. Come back in, inhale, exhale to open. Another option is hands behind your head and neck, out and pull in, out and pull. Here we go for 5, out, 4, exhale, 3, 2, 1, release the head down. Into crisscross, hands behind your head and neck. Think bicycle curls but slower. Legs up, and then let's bend your right leg and left leg. Goes a little bit lower to the ground or up to the sky for a little bit easier. Lift your upper body in center, turn to your right. Instead of thinking elbow to knee, think shoulder to knee. Left shoulder, right knee. Exhale, inhale, center, both legs bend. Exhale, twist. Center, twist. Here we go. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center, release, head down. Let it go. Next one, corkscrew. You're going to imagine that there's a clock that you're looking at the ceiling, and your clock might be small or might be big. We'll start thinking small, and then as you go to make it more challenging, it become a bigger clock. Okay? Arms, hands underneath into your lower back. Bring the legs up. So your feet are into the middle point of the face of your clock. And bring the scapulas, walk them closer to each other. Hands are here into the lower back for support. Now bring your legs towards you to your imaginary 12 o'clock. Again, start with a little smaller of a clock. Let your legs go to the right for your 3 o'clock, down to 6, to 9, up to 12. Stop. Change directions. Inhale, exhale. Now, if you're doing okay, make your clock bigger. Every time you come to the 12, stop and go in the other direction. Feel how your pelvis shifts and moves. 4, 3, 2. One more. Release. Double straight leg lowers. We'll start with the knees above the hips with bent legs, and then we'll add on to extended legs if you'd like to move there. So shins parallel to the floor. Inhale, drop the feet down. Imagine they're going to touch, but we don't want them to. So maybe at first they just go halfway or so. And then you're going to start your exhale. So start breathing out the mouth. Feel the belly drop towards your spine. Stay with that same exhale. So long exhale till the knees come back up over the hips. And again, inhale to lower. Keeping the neutral spine, send the belly button back, imprint, exhale. So we press the back into our hands, or really let the arch of the spine should decrease. Inhale, make it imprint. Exhale. Inhale, you could lengthen the legs now. Let's do 8. Drop. 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's do a fun one. Hands come out. Put your hands on your imaginary bike here, on your handlebars. Bring your legs up. Pedal your feet. You're at the bottom of a hill, or this is where your strength usually is your strong suit, but once in a while it drops and you're like, I'm gonna go again because I'm good at this. I could do it. Inhale, head lifts. Exhale, pedal hard. up, up, up. Stay at the top. You're at the top of the mountain. Yeah. Now reverse. Go back down. Drop your head. I'm going to get up again. Pedal forward. Up, 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 up. Inhale, reverse. Head down. Lift up. Top of the mountain. Tap, 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 tap. Come on, come down. Pedal forward. Last one up. Up, 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 up. Hands behind your thighs. Bring it in. In yoga, we call it boat pose. Navasana. In Pilates, we call it teaser. We work towards straightening, maybe even taking the thighs out. In my Christy's world, celebration. Woohoo! 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Bring the legs back behind you. Come on down into the belly. Elbows underneath the shoulders, fingers spread apart. Kind of do a little side-to-side wobble, feels good. Stretching out our hip flexors now, our rectus abdominals as well, that runs up and down. And we're going to do it the Pilates way today, where we look down and imagine we're looking at a ping pong ball. Take a deep breath in through the nose, and then exhale, blow out your mouth, blow the ball away. Watch it roll away, and then inhale, come up a little higher. Stay, feel the tops of the feet pressing down and anchoring you, and exhale, come back down. Bring the ping pong ball, watch it roll back underneath you. Inhale, exhale, take the belly, navel to spine, look forward, blow it away. This time, if you want, elbows come off. Inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, pull navel to spine, look forward, press the palms down, come up. And then lower again. Now we're going to take it to swan dive. It's a little bit scary, but it's fun. If you don't know what I'm talking about, swan dive and Pilates, then watch first, and you can decide if it's safe for you. If you have any back issues, this is not for you, okay? So we come back up, so it's that inhale, exhale, come up. And what happens is we're going to trust, let go, come back up, and rock and roll. Join me if you're ready. For 3, 2, wee! 1. Lower down a little bit. Press yourself up and back. Meeting in child's pose in Pilates, it's a little piece of heaven. Taking a deep breath in here, deep breath out. Walk your hands towards your knees to come all the way up. Keep walking, walking until we come up into this position here, and then fully onto the knees. Let the knees come underneath the hips, hands back behind you. Grounding the palms or making a fist. Feel a little bit of a zip up, so slight pelvic tilt. Inhale, exhale, press the knees to the feet, down into your mat as you lift up. Relax in the jaw, relax across the whole face. Keep squeezing the elbows towards each other. So strength and openness at the same time. Slowly come back up, feeling your spine stacked, one over the other. Let your arms come to your sides, give it a little bit of shake. Reach the arms all the way up, inhale, interlace, palms to the sky, exhale, inhale tall, exhale side bend. Inhale up, exhale up and over. Come back center, hands behind your head and neck, press. Let it go, round the shoulders. Take a deep breath in, hands to the heart, exhale. Let's do it one more time, take it out and up. Exhale. Well done today, strengthening your core, strengthening your mind. Thank you for joining me.